Talk to me about those because I know that with things like epoxy sealing and stuff like that, or epoxy filling, I should rather say, those things are not so new, but relatively just unknown.
Yeah, so like almost every home is going to have at least a couple cracks in the foundation. Um, Homes from sometime in the 70s onward will almost always be poured concrete foundations. And it's pretty easy repairs for any crack that leaks now. I mean, if your basement's finished, then you got to open up the drywall. If it's an unfinished basement, you get a contractor in to do an epoxy injection. And most professional contractors will give you a 10-year or lifetime warranty on those crack seals.
What are epoxy injections?
So the contractor will, and I'm not an expert at this, but generally they'll drill holes along the crack, they'll wash it out, and then they put epoxy in there that fills up the entire crack, so that you never have a leak hazard again. And it's much cheaper than old fixes were always from the outside. You'd have to excavate the outside, waterproof and seal from the outside. This injection method seals that whole crack anyway, so you don't need to access the outside of the
And
crack.
the epoxy expands and contracts with the house over the
Yeah,
facility.
epoxy is kind of a semi-rigid material. It's a great innovation in building materials.